Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Ultrabooks.
Starting at number 5.
13-inch MacBook. The 13-inch MacBook Pro 2022, from $1,299, was the first M2-powered Apple laptop to hit the market. And based on our tests, the M2 chip delivers, offering performance that destroys competing Windows laptops. The M2 also beats the M1 chip by a significant margin in various benchmarks. Plus, the new MacBook Pro 2022 delivers some of the best battery life we've seen from a modern laptop, surpassing 18 hours of runtime. If you care about not having to plug in, this is the best 13-inch laptop for you. However, while this notebook sports a new slice of Apple silicon, the design shows its age. You get the same form factor, same ports, same display and same webcam as older pre-notch MacBook Pros.
Coming at number 4.
Samsung Galaxy Chromebook. If you're willing to spend upwards of $500 for a great 13-inch Chromebook, Samsung's Galaxy Chromebook 2 is our top recommendation. Ditching the 4K display that graced the original Samsung Galaxy Chromebook was probably the best thing Samsung could have done while designing the Galaxy Chromebook 2. Now it's way more affordable, but still sports a great QLED display and longer battery life, 750 versus the previous gen's 555. It's also going to sound great, plus its Core i3 configuration provides a ton of speed for Chrome OS. We weren't as happy with the vertical travel in its keyboard, which is a bit shallow. This creates a slight learning curve you'll adapt to over time. But to get a Chromebook that looks this good, wow, that Fiesta Red color option stands out in a sea of silver Chromebooks and PCs. Plus, at $549, Celerin, or $699, Core i3, the Galaxy Chromebook 2 is a pretty good value.
At number 3.
Asus Zenbook 13. Don't let the name fool you. The Asus Zenbook Duo 14 is technically a 13-inch laptop, based on screen size, and it's an intriguing choice for anyone who wants a second screen but doesn't want an external display. It's also a great choice if you want to turn heads at the coffee shop, because it sports a 12-inch touchscreen above the keyboard. This screen is great for your secondary windows, such as Spotify, Slack, Discord, and more. It can also be used by creative apps from the likes of Adobe, who put touch controls there. On top of that, its performance is speedy and competitive with the XPS 13, which it trades rounds with in head-to-head comparison. Plus, its battery life is long, especially when you realize it's got 2 screens to light up. The big downside, though, is that it has no wrist rest since the keyboard is bumped down to make room for the second screen, making the Zenbook Duo 14 a bit ergonomically unfriendly. But if you've got an external wrist rest, you should be good.
Number 2 of my list.
Dell XPS 13. Judging by the name, you might think that the Dell XPS 13 Plus is a bigger version of Dell's iconic laptop. But it's actually quite the opposite. This is as minimalist a design as we've ever seen from Dell. There's just 2 ports. There's no headphone jack. And Dell even took away physical function keys, replacing them with a capacitive row. There's not even lines to demark the touchpad, the entire area beneath the keyboard is one smooth piece of glass. But the XPS 13 Plus isn't just a design statement. Dell managed to pack a 28W 12th Gen Core i7 processor into this sleek 2.7-pound machine. And the result is a system that can outperform even the mighty MacBook Pro M2 on some tests. However, the short battery life and capacitive function row will give some pause. We also found the bottom gets a bit toasty when running at full power, so keep that in mind.
And number 1.
Apple MacBook Air. Apple's 13-inch MacBook Air M3 delivers great performance and remarkable battery life in a slim, elegant design. If you're comfortable working with macOS and want something small and light, the M3 Air is a go-to choice for browsing the web, getting work done, or some light gaming on the go. The only real downsides of the M3 Air is that it shares most of the same flaws and strengths as its predecessor, so unless you want the cutting-edge speed of the M3 model, there's not a ton of reason to upgrade. But on the bright side, Apple dropped the price of the old model, so if you're on a budget you can get a nearly comparable laptop for less in the older MacBook Air M2.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.